Hey guys, welcome to the channel today. I am super pumped that you're here. This is a community more than a channel. And boy, you guys have been screaming about this Supernote A5 X, and I decided to look at it with my planner and try it today. In fact, Voya at My Deep Guide rated it his device of the year. And I thought, wow, that's pretty crazy, because when I was using it at the beginning of the year, I didn't like it that much. And I've started using my iPad and my Remarkable too. But they have made some major improvements to this thing, and it just, I don't know, it's just working. I do wish it had a little bit metal. I like the Remarkable too a little bit more from an aesthetic standpoint, but from a functionality standpoint, it's kind of winning me over. So let's look at it. So when we look at the Supernote, it's got this wonderful opening when you open it up, that it opens up the device and takes you right to the planner page. Now, as you've seen in my other videos, the way that I structure my documents is by 01, 02, 03. That's a file system that you can use on any of these devices, by the way, and it just translates to each device. So when I set up my devices, I have 01, 02, 03, and basically the things that I'm working on. And you can see here, I just started using this Supernote A5 X, even though I've had it, to move into Planner, Notes, and YouTube. So if we go into the Planner, we're gonna go in here, and by the way, you can download this planner over at MorningCoach.com. There's two parts of it. One of them is the structured plan, which is a plan that's going to help you get organized and really get your goals structured as part of my overall coaching program. I keep that separate, even though it is in the front man of the planner. And then the other section of it is the big planner, and we can look at that right now. And this is 778 pages. So this is dated every single day, and you can kind of see it here, the way that I set it up. I've got my to-dos here. And again, this is set up for the morning in the schedule. Now, I will tell you, I had one problem with the Supernote coming into this, and that was I couldn't get the files over. So what I found, and the reason is, and there's a reason here, because I have an A5 that I got years ago, which is not the A5 X. And so there was a little bit of a technical issue. So if you're having that issue, I plugged it into the computer, and basically I found this software, OpenMTP. And what happened was OpenMTP is used for Android devices, and I moved the files really easy from the computer. And I'm actually using that more than Supernote's own backup to the cloud. They have that, but this works really easy. And I just wanted to show you that. So if you're somebody that's got Supernote A5 X and for some reason the cloud isn't working, you're having trouble connecting to the device, this OpenMTP is, and obviously this is with a Mac too, also, by the way. It really works with Apple to get your PDFs on the device. So I obviously have the PDF on the device, and one of the things I always liked about Supernote is their styluses are just class. Like I think they have the best styluses in the market. And when you're working on planning and you want to write something, you know, it just feels so good and so nice, does not wear down on the nib. And I think that's really important, that you have a nibless stylus, basically, that won't wear out. So many of these devices, I go through so many nibs because I am a pressure writer. As far as a writing style on it, I like it. It's got a unique feel because it's not like the other devices. So you really got to see if you like the feel of it. But personally, I do. It's more of a tighter feel, less a rollerball, more like a real fine line pen is what it feels like to me. But it does have a good writing experience. I personally like it. It's something that I like. You would have to experience it. But overall, I like the device. They do have a copy function. So as you know, I don't hyperlink in my planner. My planner is meant to move day to day. It's not meant to go backwards. It's meant to win the day, get your schedule in place, get your Sacred Six for my book organized, the consistency. I've been doing this for 16 years. And so it's meant to be done day by day, and then you save this file later. Now, I've been using my Remarkable too, but then I just started using this the last couple of days based on Voya's recommendation and the rest of the community. And they do have the same kind of features that you can lasso an area. So like an area that I'm constantly using, I can then copy that and then bring that over into the new page, so I don't have to continue to move, continue to write that every single time. So that's a really good feature of it also, and that way I can bring that over. Now, when it comes to as far as the note-taking side of it, it works pretty good. I mean, it's a standard note taker, and so you can come in here and grab any piece of paper and just start writing notes, which works real well. As I got a note here, let's open that one up, and you can see I've got some stuff in there, and you can just write notes like anything else. The latency is really good on it. It works really good. And so when it comes to like using it as a planner, I think it's there, like it's good. Now, one of the other cool things about it, and I have a little trouble using it once in a while, but you do have a Kindle functionality on it. Now I have, oh yeah, I do have it open. Okay, so it's loading recommendations. I haven't been in there in a while, but here is Hawkins' Power versus Force, and you can kind of see that you can use it with your Kindle devices. Can you write on it? I'm not sure. No, I don't think you can write on it, but you can read on it, and maybe I'm wrong. You can tell me in the bottom because I have not used this device at all, and I'm going to start using it more. So you do have your Kindle on there. You do this swipe down. Typically these devices I'm using primarily for note-taking and for planning. I don't use them for reading or anything else. I have my Kobo for that. I actually have a Kindle Paperwhite for business reading. I am using these typically just for planning and note-taking. So that's one of the reasons the Remarkable 2 works so well for me, because that's all I really want is just my planner in there and notes that I'm taking. If you want to use other things, obviously there's the Onyx products that do a lot of stuff. The Remarkable 2 that just does, primarily note-taking. And then you got this device that kind of falls right in the middle. And I used to be down on it a little bit because of the kind of the plastic around it, and it's kind of a Remarkable one-kind feel to it. But their customer service is really good. The team has been continually making improvements. It's very snappy, so you can tell they continue to update it. Pretty good connection on Reddit if you need some community structure. That's how I found the Open MTP solution. And it just works. I mean, I think just the Stylus, the way that it opens up real quick, it is a great planner. I'm going to try it for a few days. I went from iPad mini that I was consistently using that I like, still great. Remarkable 2 that I like. I've got a lot of notes in there. And the Supernote A5 X is now right there. And I think it's a very valuable device that you can use to set up your planner. And again, if you've watched my videos on the Remarkable 2, you can watch my other videos on how I set up my planner. You can go to morningcoach.com and get the free planner, and you can load it right in. And if you're having trouble loading it in, use that OpenMTP that I talked about earlier. And now you've got a solution to get the PDFs in and out that I think is very fast and efficient and works real well for me. So as always, hey, thanks for watching. We're going to be expanding this channel into other areas. If you don't mind hitting the like button, it helps us with the algorithm. And then if you want to subscribe to some of the other content we're going to be doing, I'm working to do this more and more. So we're going to be bringing all types of videos. And I thank you for watching to the end of this video because, hey, we're having fun. That's what it's about. So Supernote A5 X, you guys told me about it. I've had it. It's been sitting on the shelf. I blew the dust off, opened it up, and you're right. This thing is getting better and better and better. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.